A look at what's going on with our forecast. This is a wide view of things. This is from midnight Friday night all the way on into Saturday evening at 7. I'll be able to show you what's going on with the development of the storm right on down into here. And of course, the snowfall really starting to move on in. And it's likely to last into 7 o'clock in the morning. Storm is going to get cranked up off the coast of South Carolina, and the winds will really pick up, especially by midday on Saturday. We could see wind gusts to around 40, 45 miles an hour during the early part of the afternoon, late morning and early afternoon. And as the storm again moves past Cape Hatteras out to sea, it's a little bit closer than what we expected as of yesterday, only about 50 miles or so closer. But nonetheless, that puts us in the heart of the really big snow through the area. Here's where things are by 3 in the afternoon on Saturday, and by 7 o'clock in the evening, this thing is finally moving on off, motoring on off. It's likely to hit New England with some major snowfall as well. This thing has got deep pockets. You can see the snow extending all the way from our area all the way toward the Atlanta area, perhaps even toward Birmingham. And it hasn't really begun in earnest yet. I think the heaviest snow will be between 2 o'clock and 11 o'clock in the morning, but it's starting to change over to all snowfall throughout the area, and is going to continue to do so through the overnight hours, and will continue to keep us in some snow, and some of it will be heavy at times, really overnight. Here's where we are between midnight. We're going to take you all the way on into Sunday. Pockets of heavy snow likely to begin into the area. And really this rain-snow line is a little bit farther northward, I think even at midnight. And you can see the wind streamlines. That's what these are. Northerly winds at around 15 miles an hour. Not too terribly bad, but the wind will increase a bit overnight. 2 o'clock in the morning, 29, 30 degrees. Take you on to 4 o'clock in the morning. That rain-snow line starts lifting back northward again by 4 o'clock in the morning, and by 7 o'clock in the morning as well. But you can see these bands of extremely heavy snowfall into the region, and it's likely to be there are likely to be little bands here and there where we could see upwards of 12 inches of snowfall into the region. Here we are at 8 o'clock in the morning. Winds really increasing, 24 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. That's not bad yet, but I think by the noon hour or so we'll see winds steady at 30, gusting at times to around 45 miles an hour. Pockets of moderately heavy snowfall. You'll note northwesterly winds here, more of an almost due northerly wind coming in off the bay into the Hampton Road cities. But then it starts flipping on over a little bit by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 30-mile-an-hour winds, likely gusting to 40, 45 miles an hour at that point. And that would create whiteout conditions. Now, there's one thing to note within this picture here. You'll note this band right through here. That indicates some Bay effect snows into the area. And with the northerly wind that we're going to have driving on off the Chesapeake Bay, we could have those Bay effect snows within all of that other snow that's driving on through the region. That could really add to snowfall totals throughout the area. But by 4 o'clock, it's starting to come to an end. Bay effect snow by 7 over the eastern shore and out to sea. Those where things are at 9 o'clock in the evening. Pardon me, temperatures dropping like a rock. We'll likely see temperatures drop on down into even the single digits into a few areas. Saturday night into Sunday morning, it'll be drip the faucets time, and likely be that Sunday night into Monday morning as well. With the snow that we'll have on the ground, that'll really enhance nighttime cooling throughout the area. So it'll really freeze and be well below zero, and likely be below 20 degrees across much of the area. The big story, of course, is the snowfall. I've got this band of snow right on from the Melfa area, the eastern shore, on west-southwestward throughout the region. This is likely to be where we're really going to see the snowfall. Now, this is really dependent on the initial wintry mix and whether we continue to see a wintry mix for the ocean front in Virginia Beach. If we don't, then this could be right to the coastline in terms of that 8 to 12 inches, but 8 to 12 inches reaching well into the eastern shore, Williamsburg area as well. And then it drops off pretty rapidly after that in terms of snowfall totals. But 8 to 12 inches of snow, bursts of 13 to 15 inches of snowfall into parts of the area. Now, is it going to be exactly into these areas? No, it could be anywhere within this blue area. And it could be little pockets here and there. But nonetheless, I want to let you know that there will be some areas beyond that 12-inch range of snowfall into the region. Now, farther to the south, the cutoff line is really pretty sharp. I think we'll see it 8 to 12 right along the state line toward Gates County, toward the Ahoskie area. But then after that, it drops off. So Elizabeth City, I think you'll see only around around 4 inches, maybe 5 inches of snow, and then it lightens up considerably from there on in. So that's what we're looking at for the day coming up on Saturday by the end of the day in terms of snowfall totals. It's going to be windy too again. Strong northerly winds, 40, 45 mile an hour wind gusts, very heavy snowfall through the area. 30 for a high temperature early in the day. Temperatures remaining in the 20s during the latter part of the day. Here's what we are for Sunday, 26 and cold. Look at the nighttime lows dropping on down into the teens at least. You'll have to drip the faucet Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then Sunday night into Monday morning. Little recovery by Monday, a lot more by Tuesday and into next week.